Woo! What's up, VC? I'm feeling blue, but maybe not in the way you think. I'm downright chipper. Itchy nose, allergies, gotta sneeze. Try not to touch my face 1,000 times. COVID's gonna kill me. That aside, let's get to the spin. We're listening to Magic. I tell you what, Magic Slim. It looked like Magic Sam. I had to correct myself. The Magic Slim Teardrops Grand Slam Essential Boogie on Rooster Blues Records. Anyways, if you can hear it, that's the spin in the background, and we'll get to why I'm feeling blue. You know, because I don't want to. Lord knows I already did all the colors of the rainbow. Once upon a time, the homie Dustin and I sat down for a B-sides competition for Colors of the Rainbow. I lame basted the homeboy Dustin. Just gave him the hardest of times. We did a video about the rainbow, and he's colorblind, so he got it pretty bad. Good time ensued. H2O is the fuel for the night. For the topic at hand, hey, Blues Guy Vinyl, Chris Friend, up in Canada, land that I love. All right, apologies. He's having a contest. It's oh so simple. So I'm gonna hammer through this. This is blue stuff. By the way, go to my friend's channel. You don't even have to make a video. If you just want to beep bop boop bop or beep 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 and do a non-video entry, so be it. He'll give you the rundown. It's a quick video. It's not like when I want to make a contest and it takes 30 minutes for me to show you way too much shit. Speaking of which, 30 minutes, trying to avoid it. Let's just get down to the nitty-gritty. Maybe not too far off the realms of blues. This is British soul, Brit funk, funk and roll type nonsense. So what does this go into? He says, show some blue records. By the way, I didn't realize how many blue records I have. You're not going to really see it. This is barely transparent. And probably in this blue room with this blue shirt with not the best of lighting, it's all going to be the same. I've avoided buying this in the past because it's beat up and overpriced. So I said, I'm going to buy a sealed copy. This is the first thing I ever owned by Cleopatra Records. You can go to cleopatrarecords.com and see what the rundown is. First complaint, hey, don't put the hype stick over the business. Put it off in a corner. And the other thing is, I don't know how well it's going to show up. I spun the A side, and I need to give it a proper cleaning. The B side, I flipped over scratches, scuffs, and dirty. Brand new record. Super stupid. But this is pretty out there German kraut nonsense. So that might not be your cup of tea. If it is, then you'll surely like this. Or if you want the Diet Coke version of that, this lenticular cover is a repress of Amandul 2 Yeti. And they're probably going to all look about the same on camera, although they differ in person. Another blue wax. As I might have alluded to, who can even keep up with my train of thoughts, the way my brain goes, I was amazed by how much blue records I have. So I had to tone it down a notch to avoid a ridiculous amount of records. So I'm not going to get into this one. If you actually care about punk rock, hardcore, and all that nonsense, once upon a time when I shaved my beard and my hair for charity, I had a ridiculous mustache. You can check out a punk rock video from several months ago if you're so curious. This is Killing the Dream. This is on a light blue, although it looks quasi-green in this camera light. We'll see how it looks. Anyways, the artist, not the artist as in the musicians, but the artist that did the cover is also the lead singer of this band, Converge. If you can't tell by the art, kind of looks similar. And this is blue as well, although that was a baby blue translucent. This is opaque. So cool how the custom center label matches the artwork. Pretty rad. If I'm not mistaken, I sent this record to Vinyl Richie in a piss yellow, as he referred to it. Hey, have no fret though. I knocked off a bunch of this blue I have. Because I actually have a bunch of blue splatter and what have you, and different blues. This Sirens, which is rapid fire, EDM noise, tranquil background, electronic type stuff. That's a description. If you don't have the solid blues, you can get blue-ish. So this is a bright blue, pink splatter. This looks 1,000 times cooler than it already looks on camera. So I think that's kind of freaking dope. So that could do it for you. And then also, if you don't have a blue record by chance, you could just do a blue cover. This is the Smiths. I'm going to segue this into the next requirement of an oh-so-easy contest. Support your friends in the vinyl community, people. Click and watch when you see their VC contest videos. It's okay to be friends and share and spread love. So the next question, which I'm going to get into, is show an album that you play to get rid of the blues. This bonus from me to you, Chris, is the album I play when I have the blues. Sometimes you just want to be a Debbie Downer and just stay in your PJs all day and mope around after a really brutal week. And you're going to, at most, brush your teeth and take a shower is the most productive thing you're going to do. If I'm having one of those days, the Smiths is where it's at. I enjoy it, but it's definitely music for having the blues without being the blues. Although a lot of blues music is a lot more jammy and up-tempo than a lot of people realize. If we make it to the tail end of this A-side, you'll see that's the case. So the next thing, as I segue into, is music that brings you out of the blues. Or, I guess in this case, records. You don't say this all the time, so I'm going to be really quick about this. This is nothing too nuts. This is Aziz Ansari, if you can't tell by my giant gorilla hands covering the whole freaking thing. This is stand-up comedy on vinyl. I picked this one out of all my stand-up comedy because it has, where is it right here? Oh, the best and the most smooth at this ever. One of these has something tied to do with Toronto. Blah, blah, blah. Who cares? I'm the absolute worst of this. Toronto Customs lady. So I'm horrendous at this. This is the first video I've ever done, one would think. Anyway, stand-up comedy, not shown too often, and my boy's in Canada. So there's a tie-in. But as of late, this happens to be blue, so I pulled this. This is one of the records I've been listening to most. After like brutal days at work and just trying to chill and ease my mind and forget about the stress of the day, I've been listening to this Blue Note, blue record of Donald Byrd, Ethiopian Nights. It's eluded me, so I was very happy for this, as you can see, 80th anniversary Blue Note on the classic Blue Note label. I freaking love this album. I'm a big fan of Donald Byrd, by and large, particularly the older stuff, although I do like the Blackbirds and what have you. So I've been listening to that as of late to alleviate my blues. But that's not really snapping out of it. Baby Huey knows the blues, but he funks out. Some of his stuff has the lows before the highs, and you go for a nice ride. This is a Desert Island for me. Desert Island album for me. I freaking love this. So this would definitely always puts me in a good mood and takes me out of it. And there's a couple quick other things, because I'm going to bash this out and not do too long. Childhood Nucleus. This is electronic rap full band with background singer awesomeness nonsense. I think this is epic and grandiose. The way I describe it for the over 30-somethings, this was especially if you're anywhere near an urban area, grew up with multiracial friends in multiracial neighborhoods. This would be kind of a black neighborhood or any good neighborhood, roller rink skating music. If that makes any sense to anyone over 30, hit me in the comment section if that description makes any sense. But kind of almost like a Strawberry Letter 23 or a handful of other up-tempo, cheesy, but R&B, maybe even disco-ish skating music. Also, sometimes you just gotta nut up and get over with whatever your nonsense is. Complete change and shift in music and topic. Sometimes you gotta go metal, man. And this Judas Priest being my favorite metal group of all time, is the most blue of their album covers I had. It's probably not their all-time best. Well, let me go say that it's not their all-time best, but it's got the self-titled Ram It Down on there, which is a gem. But it's got Blood Red Skies. And if Blood Red Skies doesn't allow you to nut up and get out of your funk of being down in the blues, I don't know what will. Judas Priest, one of those things that makes me snap out of my blues. I can't have the blues while listening to freaking Judas Priest. So, what else here? I'm not doing too bad here. The last thing, well, there's a couple last things. There's always a couple last things with me. And this contest, which is actually way easier than I'm even making it, I'm doing extra credit. Canadian artist. This Blue Ocean, I thought it was appropriate to pull out of all these Neil Youngs. Although it looks gray and depressing here. This is absolutely freaking awesome. I love this. This is a first press where the umbrella, the inside of the guts matches the inside of this umbrella. It's also double appropriate because what the question is, did I even get to it? I'm just beating around the bush. Show Canadian artists. I went for the cliche. I freaking love Neil Young. I'm not going to defend it. This also has vampire blues on it. So layers. You see what I'm doing here? He's Canadian. There's blue background. And it's got the song Vampire Blues. Killing it. All right. The bonus. And then I'm going to give a little bonus to myself. All right. I might as well do this one before the music runs out. So he wants a blue stank face. All right, you don't have to do it. I think this gets you a double entry. I don't even know the prizes. I just do this to support friends. So I know there's some posters or whatnot for a secondary prize. I don't know if there's cash or records. Don't care. Just want to support a friend. So if you don't know about the stank face, in the blues, a lot of the guys like to get a little, they put a little bit extra on it. There's the white guys that do it too, regardless of music. They play, John Mayer is renowned for having way too much stank face for the type of music he's putting out. But there's a bunch of stank faces, sometimes it's, the crazy eye, sometimes it's the pert mouth, sometimes you're really manipulating the string, right? All right, so then also there's a pinky finger out. I guess I got this pinky ring, which was my father's, back from the 70s when pinky rings were in vogue. This is my little caveat or addition to the stank face. It's not so much about the whatever stank face you want to have, but there's I like the when you get deep in the fret, the head bob wiggle. You got to get that wiggle in there. It gives you the double chin. And there's also that one where if you dip down, maybe like Samantha Fish, you got the little like you got electrocuted, the little head to the side on your stank face. So you got to have the head bob wiggle, head tilt thing is my little addition to the stank face. I'm going to hammer out some bonuses just to be a stupid idiot, because I'm a stupid idiot, and I'm having fun with this, and Chris' friend is my friend, so even if you don't like this, I hope you do. There's a couple other things I'm just throwing in the mix, and also to keep it eclectic, because I'm that eclectic idiot. We got Blue Cheer. We got the Blues Brothers. We got Blues Pills. We got Blues Magoos. This is an OG. I have another album, but didn't want to pull the repress when I have me an OG. And then besides bands, obviously, we have Miles Davis, Kind of Blue. Last but not least, we have Afro Blue by John Coltrane. On a recent record, what did I show? The Delphonics, and the record was absolutely, the jacket was so pristine, and inside it was just scratched and beat up. I'm not even taking this one on the shrink because this thing is fully split on the gatefold, fully split, chewed up ring wear. This thing's looking rough. It's frayed. The records couldn't look or play nicer. Go figure. So anyways, John Coltrane, to finish it out, under 15 minutes. Boom! Support your boy!